And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game. Missing some depth tonight, but the starting lineup is intact for this team. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Bridges and Saric make up the forwards. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Adebayo is out there with Jones. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Robinson. And it's Nunn in at the 1. Here's Booker. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And tonight, East versus West. History between these teams, Brent. But some people claim rivalries are less relevant now. What do you think?
Well, you have to have history before you have the rivalry. And so when teams have fallen off in terms of their competitiveness and winning championships and being league leaders for several seasons, Kevin, now somebody else has to replace them. You got to reestablish teams facing one another 4 and 5 times in a row. Probably the best example, recent memory, have been the NBA Finals, where the Cleveland Cavaliers and Golden State Warriors saw each other. Very familiar for many seasons.
Here's Saric. Oh, that's blocked. And that one's good, Ayton. 4-point game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Butler from outside. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Pass to Rubio. From 12 feet out. No good off the back of the rim.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there. Kev, I know it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Nunn can't get it to fall. Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Charity stripe shot. No good, shot missing. Butler passes to Jones. Feeds it to Robinson. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Here's Rubio. Saric trying to break free. And the basket by Rubio.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Nunn, covered by Rubio. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. And here's Saric, he'll bring it up. Rubio right side. Passes to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Jones. And too long on the shot.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. By 4. 1:44 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Jerome. He's guarded by Dragic. Here's Hero. And Baines pulls it down.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And that one drops.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Hero. Not going to go that time. Carter left side. Pass to Kaminsky. Here's Jerome. Defended by Jones. Here's Jerome. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Kaminsky, the pass to Jerome. Good work defensively by Jones. By 6. They're running. Here's Hero. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Johnson outside. Over Iguodala. Rebound by Olynyk. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the paint, here's Jones, and Jones with the stuff.
And nice court vision from Dragic there to get a great look at the bucket.
In this first quarter, around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Here's Jerome, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And that does it for the first quarter. They lead by 4. Jimmy Butler, a hard worker on the floor and off the court as well. Possesses.
I worked extremely hard.
A boombox aquarium, huh? Points for originality, Greg.
Butler, not shy, breaking from convention, beats to the rhythm of his own drum.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
We've got Jay Crowder, Iguodala out there with Dragic. Then there's Myers-Leonard, and it's Silva in at the 4. Here's Jerome. Johnson outside. He kicks to Baines. Back to Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Here's Iguodala. Now Johnson. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Jerome. 6 to shoot. The high post shot. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Jerome's got his second bucket. Carter against Iguodala. Over Carter. Cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Iguodala. Now the shot clock resets to 14 seconds on an offensive rebound. Brent, you like that change?
I think digging into the numbers a little bit, Kevin, it only affects about 3% of total possessions.
Is that all?
Yeah, throughout the course of the year, not in any given game. So it's very, very,
no kidding,
very, very minimal what happens. But what I like is that players have to reset quickly with 14 on the clock. And I think coaches are starting to think about how it is they might have quick sets as opposed to getting the ball to the top of the key and trying to run through a traditional set. Maybe you have quick sets after the reset to get yourself a better shot.
More strategy. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
You have to be alert if you're guarding Devin Booker. He's terrific at cutting apart the defense with the dribble move.
Here's Nunn. Here's Leonard. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several all-star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goal. Butler said, I just want to win a championship. That's all that matters. I didn't do it in high school. I didn't do it in college. If I don't win it here, then I'll go to the 50 and over league someday. But I got to win a championship at some stage. Kevin?
I like that attitude. Thank you, D.A. And it's tied up with that one. So it's Rubio bringing it up. tries from 16. They get it back. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Lots of times you don't mind fouling a big, but Ayton's a solid foul shooter.
And the first one at the line is good.
2018, the first name called in the draft was one DeAndre Ayton out of Arizona. This guy is going to be around for a long time.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Monty Williams, in his first stint with the Phoenix Suns, was a sought-after hire as a front office personnel member, was with the Spurs before going to Philadelphia, and has been a head coach in the league. Remember his days back in New Orleans with the Pelicans and a young Anthony Davis. So Monty, experienced, and is going to bring that to the desert.
Inside, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Ayton's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And that experience you're talking about with Monty Williams, it's why the Suns wanted him.
Well, Monty's experience in a lot of levels in this league, as an assistant coach, as a head coach, being in the front office, part of player development. That's an amazing calming influence for this young Phoenix Suns team to grow with.
Number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's none. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The pass to Adebayo. It's blocked. Now here's Bridges. Tight defense on him. There's a minute 34 left in the first half.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
That free throw good from Butler. And so Butler nails both of them. There's 1:26 left in the second quarter. Here's Hero, and he uses the glass on the layup. Hero's got the lead up to 1 now.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Saric against Olynyk, and Saric kicks to Bridges. Saric outside. Clock at 6. Over Olynyk. The shot by Saric, no good. Here's Hero. And he banks in the layup. Now it's a 3.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Rubio. It's tipped. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Bridges with the steal. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. From past the arc. Rebound by Olynyk. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Butler. Bridges with the board.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Here's Rubio. Connects on the foul line jumper. Rubio's got his second basket of the game. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bye. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. The game was always within a fair... And...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Clock at 4. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up. They lead by 1. Drains the three-pointer. Here's Rubio.
They have full court, man-to-man defense here.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Booker in the corner. Fires from deep. Good on the three-point shot. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
It's Jones on the wing. Down low. Adebayo passes to Robinson. And here is Butler. Just 5 on the clock. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Ayton. Robinson against Saric. Here's Booker. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Timeout.
Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Dragic against Rubio. Dragic left side. Shoots from 12. Leonard kicks to Crowder.
So far, Kevin, the third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Here's Rubio. Here's Ayton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, the defense respects Ayton's ability to score, especially from that area on the floor. He becomes dangerous.
Ayton hits them both. Most every team now, Brent, looking to run when they can run. Who's the most lethal big man in transition? They can get baseline to baseline in a hurry and make a difference at the other end.
Don't think I've seen any player do the type of things at his size and with his stride than Giannis. I just think there were eye-popping plays that people could not wrap their head around what it is he could do. Taking 2 steps from half court, lengthening out his right arm to finish at the rim, grabbing offensive rebounds from the block, not taking any steps and dunking it over the top and getting to the free throw line. Giannis running in transition as a big is a problem for the defense.
And all that on the offense, but on his defensive side, he was always doing the same kind of things defensively. Blocking shots, blocking out, whatever the case may be.
Yep, causing, I mean, just the simple fact of being a deterrent, Kevin, to people coming into the lane and using that length. I mean, Giannis Antetokounmpo is something special in that regard as a big.
Both ends of the floor, I totally agree. Shoots. Shot by Crowder, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Here's Jerome, rejected by Crowder. Here's Robinson, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Devin Booker. Made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Carter's checked in. 1:49 left to play in the third. Carter finds Johnson. They get it back. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. That one on Olynyk.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
Shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
1:33 left in the 3rd. Carter against Dragic. And he converts the layup. Dragic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Really, that's all Goran Dragic. Terrific decision by him there to let that one fly.
Here's Carter. That one doesn't drop. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Carter on the wing. He's guarded by Dragic. Here's Johnson. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Johnson's got his 2nd basket.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Dragic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Free throw good, Dragic.
Well, when it comes to free throws, Dragic is just money from the line.
Adebayo is checked in. Butler comes in for Robinson. Here is Carter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. No good on the triple. Here's Hero. Defended by Booker. Hero passes to Butler. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Misses from close range. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3, leading by just 1. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Jones is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's none in at the point.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Johnson against Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And there is a whistle. That'll go on Derek Jones. That's his first foul. Saric is checked in. Mikal Bridges comes in for Johnson. Four-point game. Back to Bridges. Here's Saric, and slam dunk by Saric. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Butler against Bridges, and that one's good by Butler.
Yeah, clutch play there. No reason to risk the jumper when you can get to the rack.
And no reason to settle in that situation. If they're going to give that up, he's going to take all of it.
Now here's Saric. Lets the 3 fly. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Nunn passes to Adebayo. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Adebayo's got his first points of the night.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Saric outside. Passes it to Ayton. Clock is at 3. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Timeout. Timeout.
By 4.
You got to try to get Ayton out farther away. When you don't, this is what's going to happen. He's just too big and just too good.
And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Iguodala's checked in. Booker's checked in. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He is upset about the perimeter play. He told the guys on the defensive end, stay connected to the shooters. On the offensive end, if you don't have an open shot, pass it around and see if the ball starts to unstick, Kevin.
Thanks, David.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Jimmy Butler. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And here's Rubio. Pass to Ayton. Booker looking around. Now the pass to Rubio. The tray. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the inside. And it's all evened up.
Man, it doesn't matter what time of game it is. Andre Iguodala ready to step up.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Booker with it to the left side wing. Here's the floater and the basket by Rubio. 1:42 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Nunn. Outside Butler to take the lead. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Here's Sharch. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now drawn 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Nunn, covered by Rubio. Iguodala against Booker. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Ayton. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
Well, Iguodala's leadership is really unsurpassed. Steve Kerr calling him the adult in the room. His teammates definitely listen and respect all things that he offers up.
Dragic is checked in, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
That's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Rubio outside. Dragic with some nice D. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up. They trail by 6. And that's an intentional foul. Robinson's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, Devin Booker is among some of the youngest, most elite scorers that the league has ever seen. And the sky is the limit for this guy.
It's Jones on the wing. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Ricky Rubio picks one up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He hits the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. He hits both from the stripe. And now we've got the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. They're trailing by 8. 20 seconds left in the fourth. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, DeAndre Ayton.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this. And on the road, no less. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
There's Dragic with the 3. The shot will not fall. Booker outside. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.